What's up everyone, it's Ghost here, and today I'm here with Kevin, and yesterday the trailer for Halo Infinite came out. We were watching it live. You can probably tell from our reaction that we're pretty big Halo fans. Wat nou Halo?
Halo!
Oh,
Halo!
oh my god!
Oh.
And yeah, let's talk about it. So what did you think?
Well, there wasn't really a lot to go on from the 2-minute trailer we saw.
Of course there is.
Well, the first minute and a half we didn't even realize it was Halo. You were actually laughing at whatever was shown in the trailer.
Oké, dit zit heel... Yeah.
You didn't,
Okay.
I'm not sure. Did you think it was bad or something with the whole Rhino running animation?
Yeah,
Does it look?
I think that looked kind of derpy, but that's fine. It's an
The
early.
thing is, it's not the final product anyway.
But
We don't even know how far they are in the process of releasing anything because did they announce any release dates? As far as I know, they didn't.
nope. But very interesting. They went back to the old armor. You have no idea how happy Halo fans are about that.
Well, you said it like you didn't say it. You screamed it right after. Video.
Yes. Oh, oh, Halo 2! Oh! Yes. So I really like that new style. It looks awesome. I did notice though that the soldiers had the new style of BR. So I think it's gonna be a Halo Wars 2 kind of thing where the both styles are together in the game, which is a good thing, I think. I mean, you can't really abandon one style out of nowhere, especially if it has been there for a while. So that's really awesome. Also, I believe people listened to the radio things, the walkie-talkies on there, and it had coordinates, I believe, of where they are, and it ended up being Halo Zeta, which is installation 07, which is one of the Halo rings, of course, you saw. But it's a Halo ring with a lot of history. I don't personally know that. I've watched it on Late Night Gaming stream at one point. So it's pretty cool that they're actually on Halo again. It's been a while since we've actually played on a Halo. It's like been literally like 10 years since like Halo 3. So that's freaking awesome, and I just can't wait, dude. Did you notice anything? Anything more?
Nothing in particular. I just thought Chief looked a bit weird. He looked way thinner. I guess it's because he's supposed to grow older, and obviously when you grow older, you grow a lot thinner, smaller, whatever. But I said it to you yesterday when we rewatched the trailer after E3 was over. I said something like that, if I'm not mistaken, that I thought he looked really weird.
Yeah, I don't really
maybe
see that. I think he looks fine, to be honest.
Well, I didn't say it was wrong, but it just looked different to me. Maybe it's just a trick of the eye to me.
Yeah, maybe you
whatever.
don't see his real, like, leg or something. There's also, I think, people saw in the visor of Chief with the reflection, people thought there was like a Covenant ship, but it ended up probably just being
A
his
Warthog,
hand.
right?
Hmm?
Like it was a Warthog you saw.
No, not in
Right
the
at-
visor. Yeah, I mean like when he was holding his helmet.
Yeah, I thought you saw a Warthog, and then right after, you saw him ride the actual thing.
Could be, not sure, but people thought there was a Covenant space craft in the air. But I think that's not true. I think that was just his hand or something. I think that was debunked fairly quickly. But I do think, let's get into the more, not in-game things, but more like the things outside of it. I think this is going to be a main game. I think this is supposed to be Halo 6, but they don't want to have the actual 6 number in there. They're trying to get away from that because of they don't want to seem like what's it called, Final Fantasy, for instance, like with all the huge numbers and stuff, like number 12, number 15. They just
I knew you were gonna say that.
it's true though. I think it looks better when it has a subtitle. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like it would be perfect if it was like both, and that you would refer it with the actual name. But it would seem really confusing for newer fans
yeah,
to see what game they need to.
but a quick Google search will fix that though.
Yeah, of course, but it's a lot more work for no reason.
I mean, there are a couple games, Halo games now with subtitles, like Combat Evolved, Guardians, uh, of course now Infinity, Spartan Assault and Strike,
We have Reach itself, which isn't
Halo
even a
Reach,
main
of
game.
course, yes.
ODST as well.
Yep.
All the spin-off games.
I think
Halo
that's
Wars.
I think that's a lot better with that instead of the number. It says a little bit more about the game, even if it only said something about space owls in Halo 5. But yeah, as you can tell, we're really hyped. I can't wait. Oh my god, you heard me scream when I saw the helmet. So yeah, do you think the Covenants are gonna come back?
Well, since they already went with listening to the fans, I feel like they did a lot more with that. They went back to the helmets, and it wasn't shown in the trailer, but I'm pretty sure they confirmed that there's going to be split screen as well.
Yes, that was way earlier. That was when they got backlash
Yeah.
for Halo 5.
So if we go on to that point, they're probably going to listen a lot more to the community because, well,
Yes.
obviously we know what we want to see, and if a lot of people
Yeah.
want to see it,
I believe it's also pretty much confirmed that it's gonna be an open world game, which is pretty cool.
I'm not so sure about that.
If they do
They
it,
don't-
if they do it like
Wait.
Destiny, but a little bit more
but,
active,
but good.
like yeah, exactly, like
mean-
a good version of Destiny in the Halo universe, that could be a really cool thing. I think maybe even have the open
Maybe
world
they
on
just
the
do it
ring.
I hope they do an open world game for the sole fact of shitting on Destiny, seeing as how Bungie and old Halo would be kind of funny to see that to prove that they're better for Halo than Bungie would be.
That would be pretty cool. Or, well, cool. I mean, kind of a dick move to be honest. But yeah.
But hey, that's the gaming industry. That's any industry being a dick for their own.
Yeah.
Well, amusement isn't the right word, but for their own luck or
Yeah.
status or whatever. You get the point.
I really hope they're gonna pull it off right with the open world. I hope there are things to do in the open world, maybe even level your character, kinda like an MMORPG, but like with really low XP. You get way
Well,
more. in
basically the
PvP.
same thing as they already like. No, not the same thing, but like we already have stuff like levels, but instead of getting it every game, like you just get experience from doing quests and whatever, or
That could be
something
fun.
along those lines.
But I still want the main missions though.
Yeah,
I
that
hope-
would be a shame.
Okay. This would be perfect. Kind of also credit to Giraffe because he came up with open world to me. Maybe have an open world like Destiny, but when you start a quest, it's gonna put you in a traditional level, just the stage, I suppose, and then go through that. And when you're done with that, go back to the open world. Maybe even have like a safe place, kind of like the tower in Destiny, but maybe not really like that. That would be really cool to me. But I think it's really hard to do an open world, especially with games like Halo and Destiny, because there has to be something to do in that open world. Otherwise, it's just a giant menu, which you walk around in, which is not a good thing. So yeah, I hope they're gonna make something cool of it.
To be
hyped.
honest, I would be happy with anything as long as it's not a battle royale.
Well, the chance of
Like,
that coming
like-
is pretty high.
Well, I don't mind if there is a battle royale as long as it's not the main focus.
Yeah, exactly. If it's like a game mode, kind of like Warzone was, I'd be fine with it if the classic arena stuff is still there. That would be awesome. I'm still wondering, like, are they gonna move on with the Spartan abilities, like the boost, the ground pound, the thrust things? Because he has his old armor now. Maybe in the campaign there's not, but in the multiplayer there is.
That could also be a perfect scenario if the campaign would be still similar to the older Halo games, but if like the multiplayer, because the multiplayer isn't anything bad, or at least from
I
what
don't
I've
know.
heard from you,
It's
it
kind
sounds
of it's alright. It's kind of more
mixed
try-hardy.
feelings.
It's less casual. I mean the old ones, they're kind of more fast-paced in a sense, because when you do your run animation in Halo 5, it's slower than the normal walk animation in the older Halos. So it's running really slow while you're not able to aim, then you shoot them, then you have to run again, because walking is really slow, but in the older ones you just run and gun, you just go for it, you know. It's a lot more fast, so I don't know. I like the old ones better, to be honest. It's still fine though if they go with it. I mean, it's alright. It's not perfect. We can't have everything. I'm already so happy with the old art style. I really like it. I went crazy when I saw it. I'm looking at like my Halo 3 helmet here. It's awesome. I really like it. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it turned out to be a mobile game?
Oh my god. I don't think so though. I think no, they
Well,
wouldn't. They wouldn't
that would be
market
the
it.
worst move.
They wouldn't market it as the next, the biggest next adventure for Master Chief. That wouldn't work like that.
I highly doubt it as well.
Yeah. Didn't you also, like, you found a bug in the wall? It said like fight for her.
Well,
or
it
something?
wasn't me. I actually saw it as a YouTube comment. I didn't see it
Oh.
myself. And it was really hard for me to find even after they pointed it out.
Yeah, but I did.
I
see
have
it,
no
though.
idea. I have no idea how the person who saw it managed to find that, but
I did see it though. So what could that mean? Probably something like there's a way to turn Cortana good again, and
Well,
he has to fight for that.
I
Like-
highly assume that she's the antagonist of Halo 6.
Yeah, it has to. You can't like not do that. Also, Giraffael sent me a WhatsApp message which said, wait a minute, I'll pull it up real quick. In front of a frame you see a date, and it's 2560, which is 2 years after Halo 5. So I think it's gonna be a little more after it. Maybe even the trailers of Halo 5 where he is walking in the desert are maybe kind of a precursor to what's happening in this game.
Sounds pretty cool.
But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I don't know, I can't really think of anything I wanna say. I will make an update if I find anything more. Did you have anything more you want to talk about?
Nothing in particular. I just hope they don't change the main aspects of the game. Like, the art style of this game looked amazing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really say a lot since we only have like this 2-minute trailer.
Yeah, but even like the soldiers walking in those little like ring structure things, I think those even look really cool, really Halo-like. Really reminds me of like Halo 3 or Reach or whatever.
I'm just wondering. Well, seeing with all the animals and walking and stuff, I think that's. Really hope that if it's an open world game, you actually have that.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
that's what's funny in Halo Reach, how those animals would walk around randomly.
Yeah, those Moa,
I don't know. I didn't know they
those
were called anything like
ostrich-looking
that.
things.
Yeah, I
Yeah, Moa.
I used to shoot those guys.
Yeah, you get an achievement for that.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you kill like 5 or 7 of them in one mission on normal or harder. But that's beside the topic. I'm really hyped.
Anyway, I really hope that small little details like that get implemented into the actual game.
Yeah, and I hope it looks as good as this trailer. Probably not, because this is a CGI, but it is an engine
Anyway,
demonstration, so...
I hope the animations get worked out a little better though.
Yeah, I mean, that shot of those rhino things running... it looks a little bit stiff.
Wonky.
Yeah, a little derpy. I mean, I think you heard my opinion of that in my reaction. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You actually laughed at it thinking it was something stupid and it turned out to be Halo.
Yeah, but it was so strange because we didn't know it was Halo. We only really noticed it, or me at least, when I saw those Marines walking through those ring structures.
I'm pretty sure Ruben was the first one to.
Yeah, either Ruben or
Oh wait, it
Giraffael.
is Halo. No,
Yeah.
it was Ruben.
I always go to disbelief when someone says something like that. I'm always like, yeah, right, Halo.
Especially since we were memeing.
Yeah,
in the
you guys were
beginning.
memeing in the beginning, so I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah, like your stream didn't
Because-
work properly,
Yeah,
so
I
we
had
were
a little bit of a delay, so yeah.
we were making fun of it. Like, hey, look, it's Halo.
But it also had kind of, in the beginning with those animals, kind of like a RPG-esque vibe. At first I thought it was gonna be like, kind of like on a Horizon Zero Dawn-esque game. But I mean, this is way better. I love Halo. So.
Well, we thought it was a Jurassic Park game at the beginning too, which would also be cool to see. Like, there was something confirmed like that. Didn't you say something like that?
Yeah,
It's a bit off
there's
topic,
one coming.
but
There's one coming, but that doesn't really matter. We
No.
were wrong on that one. Diesel Ruminator Mad Max.
with the voice crack included, of course.
Well, I guess we're getting kind of off topic now. Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Leave down in the comments what you guys think of Halo Infinite. Any theories, any ideas, any things we missed in the trailer. Be sure to point
We're
it out
obviously
because
updating ourselves.
yes,
If we find something
have
huge.
any if we have any new material or information on the game, I will make a video about it. I want to like make a lot of videos on this game. I love Halo. For a while now I wanted to transition kind of into more Halo content. I started
Maybe
with,
the game of the video you already had in mind of Halo.
yeah, I already have one about
Yeah.
Halo 6. So maybe I'll make that soon. It's about Warzone. So be on the lookout for that. Again, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Halo content or other content. I also have a Transformers video coming. So
But mostly Halo.
yeah, mostly Halo. I love Halo. Okay, so bye guys.
See ya.